After that, who don't get judgment, then go, they ask for a stay. Behind the back, then grant the interim stay. I'll go back and ask and make an application, file an affidavit in opposition for them to vacate that the interim stay then give them. Because the application will get full of flaws them. And they never pay for stay, and never file appeal. So the judge, they might say sitting themselves because there is no appeal. You don't ask for stay, so they might say listen to me, so he vacates the interim stay in the given. So after the interim stay, one must proceed to eject men for pull and come out. Before ever they can serve with a first initially it was a hit. Later, they can out a motion for canvas stay. But motion, they serve as a self-recognition. Because we don't wait first. First, we don't wait when they serve motion for like my state court, we waited. Okay. So the law let's say you continue for wait. I don't wait once, when they file motion, and the court refuse it. You know, come back again. Always in one file and go execute again to file motion. Then you will deprive the successful litigant of the fruit of enjudgment. So we'll proceed. Now we'll proceed for evict them, come on at the place.
Alright. Well, this material we can show you so. Now for Pisa states, now Italy. One we first time camera operator, Isa Kamara, where we report from the council, don't happen for today now. You see one historic monument in that city day, where while we have learned something from. So he send this material, we'll make you just see and hear.
Me na Isa Kamara. Me na been the reporter na Freetown City Council. Now I did a Pisa city inside Italy. We get a historic monument here with thousands of people and they travel all over the world for can see. We dey kaya every Sunday for can see. This compound we they call a Leaning Tower. This Leaning Tower now a tower where them build during the construction. One big green camp where them don't is the tower right up. One big green camp make the tower almost collapse. So this thing going link, the engineers then come together and say no, this if we drop them, it will cost time, it will cost money. They come together, then strengthen the foundation. Then strengthen the foundation in a way that it not ever collapse. And since when they don't construct it, still lay like a day, that's why it link. I make them call a Leaning Tower. Most of the people where they go online, where they read a lot, they didn't know about this Leaning Tower. This Leaning Tower, then built inside a cathedral compound. This cathedral, they call it Duma Cathedral. This cathedral, they don't build long years back. They built since the year 1064. 1064, now they don't build this tower. This is one of the main source of revenue in this city. They count thousands of euros every day in this country. People in the travel all over the world for can see this tower and for can inside this cathedral. I just thought and fit say I will bring this video countdown to my country for let leaders then see and let them sponsor the tourist sector. Tourism now a thing where they bring money in a country. Now a very important thing in a country. And I think when they fade out, you know they fade out if you know they maintain them. Diamond, gold, silver can fade out. It can finish, it can done. We can see what is happening in Corona. Most of the time the diamond will begin. And with all that we will get nothing out of them as also damage and destruction of the land. So this now for just showing us a very important for keep history. A very important for protect. We relics them, we monument them for protect them. Anytime they meet people them. All the way they see now foreigners the way they travel from out for can see. They come all over the world and they come over here for can see this tower. So this time for just show the people and don't they say a very important law on art and history.
Well, that's the Leaning Tower that one day, the Pisa City. Yeah?
Well, Salon Teachers Union, SLTU, we join with the Canadian Teachers Federation. The all one training for heads of schools, na Hotel 510. Septimus Pratt talk with the program coordinator for SLTU, Marian Abu. They tell me more what's the training.
Marian Abu. I dey work for the Sierra Leone Teachers Union. Me na the project officer na Sierra Leone Teachers Union. As usual, every year around this time, we can get a training for teachers. Even though this time, the last year to this year, now we don't change and small. We dey try for do a professional development training for teachers. Because we thank you for come where we partners then will go, where we for sustain this program where we dey do so. So this year we bring in head teachers there. We bring in inspectors of schools. We bring in the leadership of SLTU for join and see what we do with Canadian Teachers Federation friends there. Now a team from Canada and 4 come, 3 women and 1 man, and then they with 3 right now with the train teachers. We then go back next week for train another 100 teachers just for the Western region. Okay, for now we get 40 people who do the training. Then 40 people here, we get 18 PDFs. We don't have PDFs, we call them professional development facilitators. Now a crop of teachers there where we choose from different schools where they really do very well. Now then get for take the term next week for train the other people there. Then 28 teachers because we get 20 cluster schools there in the western area. So bring in the inspector of school for western urban, western rural. They're all there inside of the training, so they make the 40 number.
So waiting in the training on.
We they focus on 4 things. We they focus on numeracy, literacy, peace education, to know how to come out by the world, and tag. Waiting at tag, teachers' action for girls. We want to see how we will keep the girl picking in at school. Because primary level, the girl picking is so important at school. But as then they go up, so many problems and they take place. And we believe, say, we the teachers, then we get a role for play for keep these girls in a school so that they go grow and be big woman and big man there. Now make even when we Canadians and in Canada, they make sure say the gender not they ever balance. Then they bring more women there so that they will feel like a mentor then to the teachers there, so that they will go back and give this message to real teachers and teachers at different schools. This week, now the training of trainers. We train is 40 people. Then next week, the 40 people will train 100 teachers in the western region. Next year, we're going to the north. The following year, we're going to the south. And the following year, we're going to the east. So now 4 years continuous training where would happen during the young summer break because there's a teacher there in Canada.
Right. Now we join Sami and Abiose Stanley with the rehabilitation of the local village community hospital.
Whatever you decide. Yeah, tell me about this commissioning of this hospital. Why you decide for commission and why you decide for this commission?
Well, this hospital also I dream what we get over 8 years ago. I left this country also and we're going to England. All I really think about anything and I can't settle and do something there. I don't know exactly which time but I can't until one day somebody died and that person they inspired me for you to set up this hospital there. And at the time I think say the only reason that person they died because we don't need the hospital around here. I started this hospital there so about 5 or 6 years ago and it has been a struggle from then until now for God collaborate. Today we're able to open this hospital there. And so far the hospital don't do over 25 operations there, we don't do over 50 circumcisions there. Even before we finish the hospital, people in the flooding. For operation are also not free. Circumcision are free. The only person is paying also not for the medicine.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a short break. We'll come back. We're going to start the second half of the program. All right, we'll also the hook.
Quick one will surprise you today. Anyway.
Well, family man, I see him na Justin B. Kamai, na CEO Young and Cleo Sierra Leone Limited. Tell family I do.
Share. Hello, everybody.
Talk loud already. You not talk like a woman. All right.
Well, now we just shock them with this.
Well, family, of course, I know the man Usman Tawali, aka Salon Trump, PDP survey. Tell family I do.
Family, me now on a case tonight.
Correct. Good.
I'll go to you, Justin. Yes, you get some, one man who been operate some company now. You see something go wrong, also?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what thing go wrong?
What thing go wrong? The thing we go wrong right now, we give a man who they call Mohammed Ba money for buy gold for the town will be the try for take me export license here. The money we get, it go all this money you hold with some other form of people they always say in lawyer there. Sit down they all this money say well. This money the man not buy the gold, he knock out and they all this money. He try now for argue back now.
How much are the money?
The money now $109,000 who get and cash for buy this gold.
Why you say go look that kind of money of that magnitude for go give person?
Well,
Just
because
like
the first one come, this man na me him go buy. Second one can go buy. The third now one come, we say now okay now open this company for employ more people there for work with we. When the company in document the all the wire. So
You don't register the company.
I don't register the company and everything. The company register. I don't take an export license. I don't take a place, one office for this company. Now for my go this gold now, what this man for go buy and count. Now you know man be there for more can launch the understand the company now. So like the man the money we get now we go now. You know even carry again.
And not again.
Man, the fellow go find now will be the high. Later what you do? A count some lawyer they own like a four, 5 lawyer there. They can't say the man be the hide because me say I the killer. When the man come, we do an agreement, say if you give me this gold, when 10 kilo, the document they all do with me. We sign say every month. When the man come, the lawyer then can again and say the man not go school, not to sign this paper. They watch this paper now, they ask this man, the man say not about them call agreement safe. Then later they can investigate, say the last money will get out transfer in a bank, the signature they on true now the same.
Not the same.
So then can now say, oh this man a lie the lie.
Okay.
So then you hold an child for like 10 days, with the pan the later then send and go to court. The lawyer them will the go court. When the case go court now, the lawyer then begin the fair to enough for puller. But God be make they not be able because the case before done at court number 1. So the magistrate they be really look to the case, say this case now a criminal case for this man. But the lawyer then be they tell the man say no worry. So later then the man in Pikin in America call me say they ready for negotiate with me. The Pikin can now can begin for pay this money. They go explain the man lawyer then tell the Pikin say no pay or give it this money 60 million.
And you manage know this all.
This all now we go investigate everything at the court. So from then now, the court, they go bail this man because the bail condition they begin this man, they be too steep. They give him $200,000 bail. What the magistrate began. With 3 oaths, all for the Western, oath book, all for the Western, going forward 500 million. With 3 shorty, they hold them forget 300 million at the account. We go investigate with my lawyer, the tell you the court not sit, and the tell them go do some kind of fake document and count at the court and can bail this man. The master and register say not to sign this bill. How this man come out now at Pademba Road without master not sign this bill? How comes that they happen and God one grace me?
You be don't go for go pursue for know whether he really come out.
He come out. Yes, he come out. He come out on bail. The police when I then handle the coordinator the case done. This time the court begin holiday. They go bail this man, the lawyer don't know. Even the magistrate will give the bail. He even know how we are going to bail this man. And master will be there. When I in they say like for sign this bill, master not be even kind. Master say he get accident, he be sick. So how they bail this man? Do not know if na secretary side or na other person side for bail this man. Now the case now in a court now all man just the turn this case. And the man lawyer then they are all go court for yesterday. And lawyer tell me say me go work I so tear go. Me go work up and this case and me go look at go. Where the pass now in remarks and they will give me.
So they tell you.
Yes, see me go work at here go.
So who's out there now? Who's side na the level we for this matter now?
Well, the level for this matter now, this man now, the bill them bill so now, we suspect the man run away. If the man run away now, no case no go there again. The man there yesterday, all the case come up. The shorty they can't bill this man, no appear. 3 of them. And my lawyer owner, we understand owner Mohammed, he called for them shorty, then they up to 3 times, no appear.
Well, so who that now? Who that this because this thing we explain so look complicated. So now where the person himself? He come. He can't hold the lawyer there, but the shorty there now because we don't investigate everything. We don't know say now the bill na a fake document in the court for can bill. So the shorty there will 3 knock out. So the magistrate we can at the court number 1 and a new magistrate. Because like the other magistrate we be the attendant say they don't go to our other side. No. So this new one now we did not understand the case, and the prosecutor we for can prosecute the case, he not become yesterday because he be get some other training we be say. So how you stand at the moment? This money now you your personal money? What do me money this? This now people they will give me this money say because the trust don't be between me and say can buy this gold for you open this company. We don't open the company, we don't even take building, we don't even make an ID card only like a 1,500 man for start for work. With the ID card and they do all day, all the documents they do with me. Even take this export license. Pay all the government tax, everything, when up to like $40,000 spend for do everything. For take export license, that then later now.
Okay, so when I go court, then we'll send the next adjournment.
The next adjournment then tells you on Friday. When I'm a lawyer argue on and say this man on Friday, then this case will come up because then one push and back another long. He said no, this case will come up on Friday.
So what things don't cause you now? Cause you anything?
This don't cause me problem now. Now me picking say and I go school then go and nobody know how comes the older. Even right now, me human be in a state. We cannot China for no more we will do for more we will do this business. With them people and they become a Chinese company with them today. Okay. So now we can go school now. Now the people and the things say now me be the first step for can do investment here for dupe the money. Okay. So what in them do now? Can go school and they are not go the picking. Now nobody know the picking where about. Police and don't shut and say they still the order. And the lady will give me this money. It send me message here is it for the case. And they ask about me picking say no. They say what in they want no more they want the money or they go do me say I can't take for them now.
Wow. Right.
Alright, okay, Justin. I think say what country? But now let me go to you, Salon Donald Trump. Now they say when you don't you don't think we talk.
You know they talk again.
Yes, and they say you don't talk Mumu now. They say you know they talk. So and people in really been asking you Salon Trump.
And you been on the talk.
Now
so
talk to them.
Koyone.
Well,
correct?
They say that
Koyone.
that board.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what happened? I not too many language.
Yes.
That board where they eat
Yes.
na farm. We dey talk about it.
Oh, now,
So now you dey eat no more.
now you dey say stuff.
I go for it.
So you dey say stuff now. You
But I
don't
don't
talk
promise
plenty.
now say, oh, now don't give me the power after God in power. 9 months, all my table will full up. All type fruits. You take this, all dinner for it. No more hungry. No more hard up. Now, for a very serious note from William, today now a new issue. PPRC. One of the area most number of party where they come on board on a daily basis while the 12 in Bidonde. When they say PPRC, let me understand now the nation today. Political party registration or regulation. Not two that are not two area commission.
Yes.
What people don't understand. If they register, they regulate. Well, can't see what will happen na PPRC now. With two young party, PDP Sobe, women are the presidential flag bearer aspirants. What they challenge 1,000 men. Me na the challenger alias Salon Trump. No runoff. Now this PPRC be write to letter on the 19th March. On the 31st, March 2016. Now what can happen with that letter day? He addressed to one Ahmed country winner, one of we leader. Then he copy Koka when the current chairman and the he put one other man, or he put as an acting without do so. Sign up must be acting instead of acting.
Yeah, so what's the problem with that?
Well, the problem how
they do their own work.
Yeah, well now the mix up what they do. Where my own area today, what they tell Una, the electronics and print, I don't call them print, you name them, and the authority concerned, the international body, for repeal back people as the act.
What you do?
Because of this mix up and box up.
What
So
thing is the mix up, yeah? You are quick one.
No, short one, no, short one. When you know to the 31st, I think I buy from March to March, March again 20, March they write you back another letter for resolution mediation meeting.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong there? Then they write now to the Secretary General, one of the conventional, constitutional Secretary General for this party. Then the other letter in acting Secretary General. While that Secretary General, they don't even know why when they mix up now. So now splinter, the party being split because now splinter groups, breakaway factions. Now they work with 3 man, Coker, Ben, and Smith. Then now this PPRC acting register. That's how you so. Before that other chairman will be what die. So now we call you now. You would call you all man.
What's the problem with you?
For repeat back, review PPRC Act. Because now they don't the Constitution. We get section, the section 1, subsection 34, 35 of the National Constitution. Now National Constitution, they don't make the CRC. They don't review them. So immediately they for review back all them.
Because of you, that make them for
no, not because of the area where they mix up with, they split with party, they just break away from get splinter.
You don't look make any headway.
Now the headway I tell you.
Wait, you don't come, you don't talk. We call you here for ask you why you keep quiet.
No, that's
you
not
say follow the interest.
Now this make me
and they can't. Now what do they talk about PPRC? To me, it look baseless.
No, well,
because you know that one salt inside there because you don't accuse them almost for if you wait you say them call una for meeting una get boss now on a party not on one get them blood call other parties them as well we get boss and they call them so what is your problem
or because of
you don't think say una need for solve una your in-house problem let the PRC pull
but how you that could solve when you don't regulate any register party before party they solve now PPRC now they for do that now they for go through the correct procedure when they miss that so they for review the act this is the issue I bring down to the
nation for review
yes because from the mix up what they for repeal that area there.
Correct.
Then like the PRO or the active
okay,
don't make you they're not there for
kites. They for repeal.
No, not for call them, let them say this is a challenging issue.
Okay,
me aspirants for flag bearer and what they are not go be aspirant flag bearer without PPRC no and without an no. So any issue that for brand come to the nation a democracy. No, what you talk. The guy say no me. The man guy he say no.
But Trump, listen, even you party, some people that come.
Well, that issue they for address them.
How for address them? They call now. You say
how for address them? And they call the authority concerned for the bill PPRC Act back because they don't review with national constitution. So that they didn't pull. So if you're not reviewing, so they for review the next one then when the PPRC acts.
Almost o'clock.
Before the election they can 2018. Therefore the parliament were responsible, the parliamentarian committee were responsible for PPRC. Therefore listing now what they talk and then for repeal PPRC Act now.
Thank you very much. Done a convention.
Well, you go in and already go kind.
It's okay.
You don't know it because they even deny it.
In fact, they say they repeal.
Anyway, let me go for the quick one. Turn the microphone to you, Fambul. This one say we waiting early. They caused fire accidents in this country. We don't know. Let the soul rest in peace from German cat.
This is the soul of that faithful departed soul. We're up in Leicester. Leicester will rest in peace. It's Sierra Leone. They say we for know how for prevent fire. For mystic,
this one say me sympathy to the family of the 6 people who perished in the fire.
What you say? What thing they can do? Say the one them waking rape them small picking. What they do them for concerned citizens?
This one says Somalia really gets mind those small picking. You go tamper with them. This is inhuman. The law for taking calls from German cat. CEO Academic Textiles.
You say we use the pure advantage. Say the 6 Spanish poor woman.
This one say I really they feel am for that poor Combra where they throw in things them under the rain. In picking them too small. Why all this advantage? Or now because he not get person where they fed for him, the person not sending him.
This is what you used to say, if that man found waiting the alleged sexual penetration, they say therefore flag him publicly if they find guilty from Pastor Musain Alunge.
This one say let the one them way the roast another fire accident, let the soul rest in peace.
You say that bobo, you say not try at all for go put hand on that 5-year-old Pekin. Say police for federal, but that case stay proper one. And because it's in a serious case for Samuel Anakolia.
This one said that for jail that man for sexual penetration.
He said, we say that man get mind for go kill them people in day. Now Leicester Road from Jusu and Wilberforce.
This one say, oh my God, people so wicked in this country. How on that 20-year-old guy go attempt for tamper with 5-year-old girl Pekin? He say, I think say the government try for implement the death penalty. Anthony Gogra, New England.
This says some man get tattoo. They say small Pekin, you go put on panel. So make the law deal with that from CEO German Cat.
This one say look at that poor woman with him Pekin then they suffer under the rain. He say I think say the law for implement them on this matter from Patrick.
They say thanks to where you steam. For one of the current news of what's happening in the country from Big Boy and Freddy Streets.
This one says Salon Donald Trump, from where you go meet the par, he say you become quiet. What happen? Something costs? A question.
Well, this one said that must say I want to draw the attention of the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Say the people in Sierra Leone, they look at the correctional service as then they sell the only bike. They say we don't get a free tongue. So now then they ask the officer and the family then for left the bike.
Alright, this one say we use a glad you wanna bring Salon Trump na the program today for Mustafa Sano na Tegbe Town.
This is Salon Donald Trump. Asabiam na Labia. They say una check and fine. They say that they stop. I stop there.
This one say we need justice na this nation. The moon they move slowly, but it cost the tongue. From Godfather Bembo.
The salons in the country for a business every day. Say look at them put from Maya Maja Napoti.
This one says Salon Trump, once you make up your mind for cross river by where you waka to, he say you not complain of getting your stomach wet.
This one say Daniel Lucia say Salon Donald Trump not go talk again. Say because the spam don't happen.
Alright, this one say, but we are this thing no good, make God help you, yeah? This one you they go for.
Brother Justin. They say God go fight for you. God go fight your case. He say like you get faith. He say why is Saloma wicked sober from concerned citizen?
Alright, this one say we used to say about the city council for hand over the cleaning of the city to the military in Salon. Abdul Said Conte, Waterloo Streets.
Well, this one say it's about Mr. Tawali. They say, how true is it that you get party membership card and you not to the flag bearer from Big Boy and Freddy Street?
This one says, Salon Trump as a flag bearer, you get to be occasional, especially you dressing.
They say, how people go come for kind investor with country, and then kind tears over the happy, that's alone.
This one says, Trump, you interested from Wahab na Cannon Street.
Say that Salomon, they say they go from bad to worse. You see how we learn and they behave so in company Salomon. They say this is too bad for our country. I think the government need for kind side this one.
This one says Salon Trump online again. Do ya una allow a small let it blow in mind?
He says Salomon Baro, he says some lawyer themselves, he said a 419er, said according to waiting, una guess the talk show.
This one say we use police grant bail for sexual penetration before investigation. Team the bio.
Say Salon Trump. You say na answer. Say na answer on a question. We wanna ask him for Musukai and Circular Road.
This one say Mr. Dan, I think say the government for intervene because na shame to Mama Salon. This man in case I think they talk about you.
So.
Alright. More, but we're not
we'll get this one, this license quick. Republic of Sierra Leone license. Hassan Iqbal Bangura. we get your documents there, so your
Yes.
license.
Well, this is one policeman where they call Bakanu Bangura, when an inspector na in Siam na gone and he take him. Yes.
Alright, okay, must come for him.
Alright, so they push the program, but before stakeholders them, they don't go hand over one man where they say they tina for be MP na Port Local district.
Well, first, the intending aspirants don't go donate something. So, one for being a catch owner.
Right? Well, we go take this first time prison officer where they make some claims. He come now and he explain to we. Now we are waiting they talk, then I go tell you waiting we say find out.
At the end of number 17 Bay Street, I joined the prison service in 1986, March 12. I come to Slbc to make the help. My postman in a San Fabio Camara. 2010, I've been sick. 2010, up to now, I know billets. I the big pepper and the spear. Big Slbc stream. And big government spear.
You strain for waiting.
Can make no. If they go pay me, please they will pay me to good 7 years.
What never pay you?
In a payments done with my pension.
Your salary and your pension?
Yes. They don't get it. Not get nothing. Ask me for the work.
Okay, because of you seek a sack for the work?
Yes. I tell if Papa government say, "Kina sick." I no commit crime. Please don't want to win at me hand. Kina sick. You don't sacrifice work.
So Tete enable give benefits.
Nothing no give it.
Well, according to what we get. It's prison say older woman day.
Yes, we don't call, we don't make investigation. They say no one at all.
All right, now for bringing at Grace Evangelical Community School, then graduation.
Manager of Grace Evangelical Community Academy. As when I see today, we get a very big and wonderful program. We nursery kids and the graduates to primary school, the nursery 3 beginning, and also we get the class 6 beginning major seats, NPSC, and the graduates will go into secondary school. And we pray by the special grace of God, they all will get in various schools of choice. This is a school we don't establish for the past 10 to 12 years. And all this while we operate on you, not get any external assistance. Out of the school charges, we can pay, and they will pay with staff, and they will do with furniture, and they will do with maintenances, and they will do everything from the the school. And so this community, they very much appreciate me because of these efforts. The school, not a community school. We really want the government of this republic to make them come in and help with. We need a government financial assistance.
All right, well, now so quickly, Justin, what you have for left now?
What are the try for left? This way, the episode is really not good. It did drive beaucoup people. Before the cow, this thing they advise me, but I was in the economy country. This thing, if they need to try for stop under this country, it will bring problem within the youth and other people. So do now the big and do me the big, and then may they see to this case, may they able to inside and what within the reality, may the court do the judgment.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, Salon Donald Trump.
Well, Fambulem, you know, say me your issue then always na bona throat. So for that matter, this issue I bring can to the nation, we are not by the member of parliament would they review, would they repeal the constitution or act, they are Franklin Cabo, na him signed Pan People's Act. They are lay a review back before the election they come. Right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Okay, well, that's now Salon Donald Trump.
Okay, finally, before we go.
This is where you used to say, Papa, government for help that young man, we the one for dupe. This is Salon Donald Trump. They say, talk to Bo. They say, Grispam, you know, so it be. Well, if not true, anyway.
All right, before we go, we want to take with comments. We come out from Mrs. Ophelia Morrison, principal, Danwatch Memorial School. It says, if you take care of your body when you're young, the body will take care of you when you're old.
Indeed. If you see leave the left cheek for them, for himself, must not say don't dry, you know, it will old again. Anyway, one for tap day. That's what we'll have the program. Lucy and I produce the program. So we'll meet back. Me and that must say bye-bye.
Mine is indeed a connected family. From the fully loaded landline to Siritel's super fast landline internet we have at home. Even on the move, we're still connected through the wonders of Siritel's MiFi. In Daddy's office, the Siritel landline internet works wonders.
Wow! Super fast! You can check your inbox for the file.
At school, my friends love it around me. You know why? Because of my fast and reliable Siritel's MiFi. Our day doesn't end without a video call with Grandma. Catching up with Grandma to say goodnight is my favorite. And all this is made possible with Siritel's super fast internet, the MiFi. mobile phone and landline services.
Whether at home, office, or on the move, Sierratel keeps you connected wirelessly with super-fast internet on its landline service with multiple number of users simultaneously.
AfriCell introduces AfriCell Money for the first time in Sierra Leone for free. Now you can transfer money with your AfriCell line anytime, anywhere in Sierra Leone free of charge. With the AfriCell Money service, you can buy mobile money and transfer it for free.
AfriCell has made sending and receiving money easier and affordable with your AfriCell line.
The AfriCell Money service enables you to have money accounts on your AfriCell line where you can deposit and transfer money free of charge while sitting comfortably anywhere. To create an AfriCell Money account and start sending and receiving money, please visit any AfriCell point of sale countrywide where you can also become an AfriCell Money dealer. For more information, call 161.
Hurry up, you're going to be late for school.
What's wrong? I forgot my lunchbox at home. Wanna share mine? This is yummy. My mom used Bama mayonnaise. What's wrong? I forgot my lunchbox again. You can share mine.
What's your excuse? Bama mayonnaise makes it better.
Grandma, look, that man is throwing dirty inside that gutter.
Hey, why you want to wait dirty in that gutter?
Hey, where they come? What they go down?
Usaiba, you don't know say dirty they block gutter. When rain come, the water no get Usai for pass. It they lost control. When water lost control, it danger. It they broke us. Anything when meet up, it they property. Even Motama, do ya? Let we stop for throw it dirty in that gutter.
They want well mama salon for one of the picking. We don't say we not been to hold us in a gutter. This water don't blow the year today. Not been the happen. Mama salon me free from dirty. And then me fine follow.
For we well body and we property, let we stop for to dirty in a gutter. Let we all join hands together for make mama salon clean for we safe.
Una tell una fumble them and una paddy them. Let us stop for to hold us in a gutter. So we go make salon a better place for we all.
This message is brought to you by Shout Climate Change Africa, supported by Freetown City Council, NRA, Guarantee Trust Bank, and the President Recovering Priorities, Operation Clean Freetown.
Welcome back. Vice President Victor Bokarifo has presented the 16 selected paramount chiefs from all over the country that will be leaving Sierra Leone on the 23rd and 27th, respectively, to attend the Ahmadiyya Mission's Jalsa Salana Conference in London to President Anas Baikomo Art State House. Elizabeth Kumar sent in this report.
All over the provinces, selected by the mission, the Ahmadiyya mission, so that they will go London. There's the Jalsa Salana in London. These chiefs have been chosen by the Amir himself at broad consultation. And over the years, they don't give opportunity to so many other chiefs who don't know. We have here the East, three paramount chiefs. We get the South, 4 paramount chiefs, and the North and West, we now have 2 provinces, 9 paramount chiefs. So that is 4, 5. We are looking at a very fine balance. 16 paramount chiefs in all. 11 are yet to forget their passports, but they don't go through the biometric registration. 5 don't get their visas, and this 5 will go on or about the 23rd. The 11, they all will go on the 27th. We believe say they will get all their passports about the 20th. Since now your subjects, they are your chiefs, and they say, now your good administration don't make all this possible. So they not will go if they not can take leave of you.
Kindness, good enjoy Moku thing. The one chief they know been mentioned or mentioned the communication. All the country, every village up to the edge of the country, communication did telephone that did. So they not come to other sources to tell you Moku thing. Beside the roads, the light, peace, all the beauties and bounties that the nation don't get to tell you Moku thing. Last year, even we have Moku support for UK conference. When your phone to His Holiness, then make you to bluff on other all delegations, then we won't president of the country don't phone to His Holiness. So, and your support for the paramount chiefs. This year, last year, been 12 been succeed for both. This year we have 16 paramount chiefs, and total number of the delegates are 30.
And for Kam, I think saying tell him goodbye. We'll go tell the Amir again plenty thank you for this opportunity. And we hope that we will get an opportunity again for Meg to talk to a leader as always, because he always put in a call and talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if Amadou Bangura they go. He is always coordinate all of their activities and to the extent that can pray for the country. Even we they get at our audience. So we hope that will continue in their prayers and the chiefs them I can only say that we'll go out there, pray for the country, pray for individual chiefdoms, and also when the chiefdoms they all make that the country don't make. Because the units that the smallest administrative unit at the country at the chiefdom. So we hope that we'll continue to enjoy peace and quiet, especially so as we can go to an elections. Very soon the political process will be heated up, political parties that will come out, leaderships and within the political parties, the political process will start. We hope that it will be a smooth process, it will be peaceful, we'll make sure that everybody walk within the confines of the law, politics, you can do your politics, you can do everything, it's fine. But if you're doing within the confines of the law, anything really out of the law, not to politics again, it's something else, and the law will take in course. Then they will not go compromise them, because we have a responsibility as a government to ensure that it's law and order. Then politicking, and at the end of the day, the people of this country are sufficiently exposed now for people to see what is right or wrong, what is possible or possible. You can promise the heavens, say that is it.
The National Students Movement for Equal Education has held a one-day public lecture on the theme Understanding the Sustainable Development Goals, Agenda 2030, with the slogan Education for All. Dr. Kande Kole Yumkela was guest speaker. Aruna Patrick Kumar reports.
Students from the universities of Sierra Leone Foabe College, Institute of Public Administration and Management, the Milton Magai College, and members of the public. When he took the podium, the audience was attentive to know what he is coming to say and how he is going to define the theme of the lecture, Sustainable Development Goals, Agenda 2030. He was quick to inform the gathering that he is not there to criticize the government or any individual, but to give out the correct information to them. Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela said this is the third time he is given public lectures to students, and said the turnout gives him hope that the young generation is ready for change and transformation of the country. He said Sustainable Development Goals ensure ministries, departments and agencies ensued individual countries' development. Dr. Yumkela noted that MDAs seem to have solved economic problems in the West, South and East Asian countries, as well as newly emerging markets. He said education is central to everything in life, and that the Sustainable Development Goal 4 is to ensure inclusive and quality education and promote lifelong opportunities for all. He said by 2030, the SDGs to ensure all primary and secondary schools, boys and girls to have access to education. He said 94% of teachers and teachers are not with PIN codes in the country.
The next statistics worries me, because most of that money is going to salaries. We're paying teachers and staff. There's not enough left to put in toilets, latrines, to put in computers, to put in libraries that will in fact improve education quality. Textbooks, there are some other numbers about lack of textbooks. Yeah? And there's not enough left to build more schools. We're building, but we're not building as much. Because a lot of the little money we have is tied up in salaries. This is why it is important to check for ghost workers, right? If there are ghost workers and the money is disappearing, if we save it, we can use it for latrines, libraries, IT, and so on. So the whole sector of governance is an issue here. Yes, we are putting 15% of our budget, of our expenditure, into education. How well is that money used? Where is it going to? Yeah? Is there enough accountability that in fact those giving the money in various locations around the country are really using it for the purposes meant?
Dr. Yumkela noted the need for the empowerment of tertiary institutions as they are key in the development of any country. He cited some recommendations to improve the educational system in the country by revamping educational sector governance, accelerating pre-primary and secondary education, revamp the quality of education, and greatly enhance the learning outcome, and intensify and capacitate teachers. He called for the review excellence in higher education and government expenditure to address more in the educational sector in the country. The acting national coordinator, National Students Movement for Quality Education, Alpha Jallo, said the movement was established in 2005 to promote the welfare of the girl child to access quality education and protect their rights. He said they have also been organizing series of public lectures in the country to create awareness for students to get the facts of happenings. All the speakers noted the importance of such forum as it is good to improve the knowledge of students. They thanked the organizers for a positive move and encouraged them to continue with such program in the country. At the end of the lectures, students expressed their views on the importance of such forum for students in the country. They called on government officials to start organizing public lectures to educate the public about the functions of government and how they are using public money for the development of the country.
Memuna Matia, third-year student of the Economics Department, Furabe College. I think that this lecture is very much good for us students. Any leader that talks about development without mentioning the word sustainable, that leader is selfish because he wants to deprive the future generation of achieving their own goals. So I think that as students, we have come here today, we have listened to the lecture. Let us all put hands on deck to get a better Sierra Leone.
My name is Mohamed Mangali Maya, from Milton Magai College. I'm doing Bachelor of Education in the second year. Actually, this program is really educative because as college students or tertiary institution students, I've learned a lot from what KKY said here. Because it's not all about KKY, but is all about university students, all what intend to do in the next 2 or 3 years. I've learned a lot. So by this lecture, I'll know how and how to implement myself in the near future.
President Anas Kumar has informed the president of Afrexim Bank, Dr. Urama, that he has decided to invite him to the country because his government is aware of the bank's contributions in Africa. The president said that Afrexim Bank is supporting middle-income economies and those emerging from difficulties. President Kumar met with Dr. Urama at State House. We bring you highlights of the meeting.
Government delegation and the private sector players in our country. Now, Mr. President, I decided to invite you because we know your bank is doing great things in Africa generally, supporting middle-income economies, economic like ours, and economies that are also emerging from difficulties, again where we fit into, because we are coming out of the problem of Ebola. But the invitation was for you to come in and have a feel of what is happening here. And I decided on it because we had a meeting about a year ago in Cairo in which you expressed a desire to come in and provide support for us. And looking at the interventions of institutions like yours in our economic activities, I have realized minimal intervention. And that is why I believe that coming here yourself and your team will be appropriate for us. During our tete-a-tete with the President, he has indicated that indeed there were moments of engagement with Sierra Leone. He has had a direct engagement with the Bank of Sierra Leone with efforts to give support to macroeconomic activities and supporting import programs and others, but it was not concluded. Let me put it that way.
Thank you. Sierra Leone is a country that we decided to pay attention to for obvious reasons. Some of the things you mentioned.
We wanted to support the recovery following the Ebola. We contributed, I think, $1 million to the Ebola fund. But after the problems, we thought we should also support the emergence of the economy from the crisis and help it return to the kind of growth it had before the unfortunate incidents. There were two elements of the support we had in mind of providing. One was the short-term one intended to deal with the immediate needs arising from the crisis of Ebola, arising subsequently from the collapse of commodity prices, especially iron ore prices. We had in the past supported the iron ore mining activities here. So we knew the consequences, what the problems were when prices collapsed. Because we introduced a counter-cyclical trade liquidity facility intended to help countries that were facing commodity price shocks to achieve an orderly adjustment to the prices, we identified Sierra Leone as one of the countries that we should focus on. That's on the short term. We also thought we could provide support to help the country to create capacities in other areas, the energy and other activities, including the tourism sector. We then began engaging in the central bank. I think our people were here about twice, if I recall very well, to engage the central bank to put in place, I think, a counter-cyclical facility. We have not concluded that, to my knowledge. What we've done with other countries that had the same difficulty was to work with the central banks to put in place facilities first to help clear the backlog, the LCs and other trade payment backlogs, and also to help sustain current imports, essential imports especially. And we are still open to discussing the various variants of that kind of facility, because our people had already engaged the central bank. I think they've had extensive discussions, and I believe that if we push harder, we should be able to put in place something that should be able to deal with that.
Well, that was President Anas Baikuma's meeting with the President of Afreximbank, Dr. Urama, at State House. In another engagement, President Anas Baikuma has attended the All People's Congress laying out ceremony for Haja Kari Kago, who was APC Task Force chairlady at the APC National Headquarters, Oleoreline Brickfields. She passed away on Monday, the 17th of July, at the age of 45.
President Anas Baikuma said as a party, they have suffered another big loss by the death of Haja Jari Kagbo. She described her as a fine comrade. The president commended Madam Haja Jari Kagbo for her commitment and love for the APC party. According to President Anas Baikuma, the late woman joined all the organizations in the party, especially the task force, which was a difficult decision. President Nkrumah pointed out that Madam Haja Jari Kagbo deserves to be remembered for the sacrifices she made for the growth of the All People's Congress Party.
This moment, a moment who for tell God thank you, and we also tell the Kari family plenty thank you for the life of Kari. He don't left we, but we say plenty thank you to them for the sacrifice we make yesterday for the party. Begin to play active role. Before that, I've been APC. But from the time we decide, say, they play active role, Apademba Road, he don't remain active until the last moment we spend at this hour on the activities of the party. He don't cook for we all. He don't serve we all. He don't go campaign with we all over the country. Even the side where people are not in the there for rich in the go there. He don't get himself involved in groups them inside the party where people are not in the there for get himself involved in. The task force not to be easy for us. It not be easy. We know the difficulties them where them go through. And we also know the difficulties where them in the cause and themselves inside the task force. But she survived all of that.
The All People's Congress Party National Secretary General Alhaji Ambassador Usman Fudiansane described the day as another sorrowful one for the party and its membership. APC Western Regional Chairlady Masire Conte also described the day as another unforgettable one, that the late woman was a bedrock for APC youths, the task force, and many members. She thanked the President, the Vice President, the Women's Congress, and other members for their support, whilst praying to the Lord that the APC continues to stand tall until the last race. President APC Women's Congress, Madam Elizabeth Mans, noted that the late woman was a very active member of the task force, especially during the last APC party convention in Makini. President APC National Youth League by Mahmoud Bangura said the late woman belonged to all the organs of the party because of her open-mindedness and character. He said that Haja Kagbo was a generous, noting that she died at the time she was needed most to witness the party's transition. APC veterans Haja Kadisoya said the death of Haja Kagbo is a big loss to all the members, as she has done a lot for the success of the family of the APC. Director of the APC Task Force Operational Wing, Santigi Bangura, said the task force was formed to protect the image of their leaders and that the group was started with one woman in the person of the late Haja. Pamomo Bangura lauded President Ernest Bai Koroma and his government for the development of the country and for facilitating the late woman's pilgrimage to the Holy Land of Mecca.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Inna lillahi.
Well, that report filed in by Razabash Kumar was read in our studios by Abubakar Bangura. The Freetown City Council has met with tribal heads, traders union and business owners to strategize on the sales of local tax in their communities. The meeting discussed the role of the community and that of the council to work collectively in the sales of this year's local tax. Acting Chief Administrator, Freetown City Council, Mohammed Kouma, expressed disappointment over Sierra Leoneans not paying for local tax. This, he said, has badly affected the council in providing the basic needs for the people. He said it is a law for every Sierra Leonean to pay their taxes, citing developments in other countries that are from taxpayers' money. He called on the stakeholders to ensure that they talk to their communities to purchase the tax. Councillor Masood Sise of the Central Business District said there is a provision in the Local Council Act for every Sierra Leonean aged 18 to buy tax. Founder, Rights of Women and Girls advocate Asma James has held a discussion with teenagers on teenage pregnancy, prevention, family planning, and sexual reproductive health. This is to celebrate the Mandela Day. The discussion was held at the AfriCell American Corner, Bathurst Street in Freetown. Daphne Kimama-Colley filed in this report.
Pregnancy, it's on the increase in Sierra Leone. It is for this reason a woman and child rights activist, Asma James, held this discussion with teenagers to educate them on the preventions of teenage pregnancy and the use of contraceptives and other family planning means. According to some teenagers, peer group influence, poverty, and not much education on sex and its implications are leading causes of teenage pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy is not us, the guys, it's not good because it destroys our future. We will become, by having teenage pregnancy, we become dropout, and after being dropout, we will be ashamed to go out to our colleagues, say things, and it will also lead us to socio-economic problems. The socio-economic problems will not be able to face our colleagues anymore, and for the economic problems, we will not be able to take care of the child we are going to give back to.
As a child activist, and especially when I witnessed this program that Auntie Asma James brought up, I have decided to engage more girls, especially what I've been doing, going to school, raising awareness to girls concerned about sexual reproductive health. Because most of these teenage girls at the age of 12, 13, 14, they lack the experience of taking care of themselves. But through this session, what we learned is to bring these girls together, talk to them, advise them about sexual reproductive health and how to take care of themselves.
The woman and child rights activist and founder of the Asma James Foundation said amidst all the causes of teenage pregnancy, teenagers should try as best as possible to abstain from sex, and for those that have started to use condom or other contraceptives.
Then as we go through the statistics, we have more than 78% of girls aged 15 to 19 have never used contraceptives, and only 9.7% of girls aged 15 to 19 use condoms, according to the DHS of 2014 report. You know, by the time they turn 18, some of them are married to big men, and the boys continue their education. Some of them, I follow some of you, and you know some of these things are not secret to you because of what you do in the radio program, some of you do. And it's scary because, you know, these statistics, this is what I've supported with the figures of the Ministry of Health and Sanitation and the DHS 2014, confirming that up to 52% of adolescents who become pregnant drop out of school, at times temporarily, sometimes forever. We also learned from the Denny et al. 2015 that 50% more stillbirths occur to mothers